Hey, it's Gordon, Shar, and Aaron here from Mya-Moe Ukuleles, and what we're going to do today is try to demystify ukulele tuning, especially for people that play guitars. You know, we're even aware of like Grammy-nominated, oh, there's Roxy in front of the camera, Grammy-nominated artists who are confused by ukulele tuning. And it's not that Grammy-nominated artists are not intelligent, but rather that ukulele tuning can be confusing because there are so many different approaches to it. So Aaron's going to take us through this, and he's going to start out with his guitar.
So, since many of you come to ukulele from guitar, we'll start with that.
That's Roxy up in the camera, don't worry about that.
Oh my gosh.
So, ukuleles only have 4 strings. So, we're going to forget about the guitar E and A strings, the 2 low ones. We're just not going to talk about them. If you think about these 4 strings of a guitar, that's D, G, B, E. And that is like the smallest the strings on a baritone ukulele, which is the largest commonly made ukulele. It's got D, G, B, E. So when a guitarist is playing a baritone uke, you can make your standard chord formations. You just have to leave off the lower 2 strings, and it'll be the pitches you imagine. So that is a D chord on a guitar and a D chord on a baritone uke. But what about the rest of the ukes? Well, the rest of the ukes are as if you capoed your guitar at the 5th fret, which makes the strings a perfect 4th higher. So instead of D, G, B, E, we now have G, C, E, A. So you can still make your familiar shapes, but what comes out is a higher pitch, the same way like a capo on a guitar would work. So here is a ukulele tuned G, C, E, A. So when you make your common chord formations from your guitar, they're going to sound a perfect 4th higher. So this string right here is wound. It's a low G string. So when you play these 4 strings in order, it's called linear tuning or low G tuning. Most ukulele players, however, play with a high 4th string. It's still a G, it's just an octave higher. So it's still G, C, E, A.
And Aaron, how do they refer to that tuning?
This is called a reentrant tuning, and reentrant means that this 4th string is high pitched, not linear.
But Aaron, what about the 6th string?
So 6-string ukuleles still have the same pitches, G, C, E, A, but the 1st string and the 3rd string have an octave double on it. So the same way that a mandolin has 8 strings but only 4 different pitches, those 2 strings are doubled in an octave in what's called a course. So it's still G, C, E, A, but there's 2 C's and 2 A's, which gives it a richer sound.
And it has the addition of a high C rather than a low C, and it has the addition of a low A that you don't expect. So you get a lot of breadth out of that 6th string. Shar, would you hand him that baritone and maybe just talk about the baritone 6th string and how that one's done?
So if you had a baritone 6th string, that would mean that the E string is doubled with a high E and a low E, and the G string is doubled with a high G and a low G. So you have a D, 2 G's, a B, and 2 E's.
And often on that, we put on a high D rather than a low on the 6th string.
Yeah, a re-entrant D. Yep.
All right. Well, that's it. I hope that helped demystify a little bit of ukulele tuning for you guitarists out there. And as always, if you've got any questions, just give us a call. Thanks, and we'll catch you later.